Hello YouTube, this is the Booty Warrior, and welcome back to StarCraft 2. Season 3, 2020. Right now, Diamond 3. I want to see if I can at least get back to Diamond 1 where I used to sit at. And you know, it's been a while since I've really played Zerg seriously, so I guess I might as well try to relearn that race a little bit, because I've been playing a lot of Terran. Alright, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, I was just checking the music volume. ZvT. That's one way to start my little climb. And yeah, as you can see, I've got the classic hatchery icon enabled. It's cool, I like it. Even though it's really out of place with the rest of the game graphically. I kind of wish they did like a more HD res version of it. Like, even the one in StarCraft Remastered looks a lot better than this. And, I've brought this up before. I compared the skins of the old classic buildings to, Warcraft 3 Classic. The Protoss Nexus one, that skin actually looks amazing. Now, let me set up my hotkeys. And let's see if I can get away with going hatch first this game. It'd be nice, but you never fucking know on the ladder, especially in Diamond. This is when people start trying really fucking hard. Okay, gas and then pool, so this is actually really fucking ballsy on my part, to be perfectly honest. Set those guys to 2. And actually, I should be making drones. I don't know why I stopped. Look at how sick that little larva looks. Hard to believe that thing turns into a fucking building. And these are interesting, these little gimmicky things I got in the middle of the map that, like, speed up your units. I'm not sure how enemy units tend to pack on this map. I played it a few times, but I guess I never really absorbed it too much. Because I haven't really been taking StarCraft very seriously, because I've been busy with other shit. And now I will create some Zerglings. Sorry about that. Hopefully there won't be too many interruptions today, and hopefully this is like enough. Ah shit, okay, so that's 4 lings right out of the gate, and this is actually really fucking close. Dangerously close to his, hatchery. And I might have actually baited him into making more units, come to think of it. Okay, so I'm gonna check his main, see if he's trying to do anything sneaky. I didn't see how many gases he got, which is kind of concerning. Well, I'm my overlord here, so I at least know he hasn't expanded yet. I'll get some Bailey's over here because I do not want to lose my fucking third. That would be really bad. Okay, in this case, I guess I will start up my roach one now. Wait, really? Okay. Alright, I don't see anything at all, which is actually really fucking concerning. Get my gases ready. Okay, I think I saw roaches there, yeah. See, I don't see any units yet, so I don't want to go too ham in the paint as far as like making units quite yet. Okay, now I will start building up my roach count a little bit. Because I have a advantage, regardless of what happens, as far as, like, my drone count goes, so there's no need to rush anything. I'm kind of nervous of a random Mutalisk switch. Because the thing about the roaches is, like, it can be very tempting in this situation to be like, yeah, sure, I'll build up a dangerous amount of fucking drones. You can go either way pretty easily. But now I think I'm in a comfortable enough position that I can afford to be a little bit more... Oh shit, never mind, as I say that. Okay, this might be fucking bad. Just trying to dodge, man. Oh, he actually split up his units. That was really fucking dumb on his part. And okay, at this point, I'm gonna try to secure my fourth, just cause. I should get my gases set up. So far, I've been doing a pretty decent job as far as, like, maintaining my... Okay, so he's actually got a fuck ton of bases right now. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd all my roaches go? Okay. And get my hive going. Okay, and I should have the upgrade advantage, it looks like. Let's see. Put down a couple of those just in case. And actually what I should do, as much as I hate to admit it, did I get my... Wait, did I really not get my lurker den set up at all? It's really bad. Now, before I go up there, it's important that I tell exactly where my opponent is in terms of, like, his unit count. Let me just check and see if he's taken this. Come on. Alright, now I should have a fuck ton of hiders coming up. And now, in terms of, like, the perfect comp, the only thing left— oh, shit. Well, that works, too. Just gotta spread out my units a little bit more. Alright, I think that's it. I got a good enough concave here. And yeah, my queen setup got fucked up at some point. I don't know how, and I hate it when this happens. I think this guy's mad. I don't know about you guys. He hasn't left yet, which can be indicative of a couple, 2, 3 different things. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? My hotkey on this is actually wrong. GG. Yeah, I gotta change that immediately. That's unacceptable. Let's see. It's so weird. Like, how did it get reversed? What the fuck? Because I changed it not too long ago, and it's just like... why would it change the swarm host hotkey? And now this is still different. I swear, the inner machinations of this game will never make any fucking sense to me. Why is the hotkey here? Like, when you change it, it doesn't affect the lurker. It's so bizarre. But... shouldn't happen again. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. I didn't even need lurkers in that fight. And that's why hydras are very fucking important in ZvT. I don't know why I see so many Zerg players in Diamond that are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go Roach Ravager without any real transition whatsoever. So I got a funny and rather tragic story to tell you guys. So, as we all know, the PS5 came out recently, it was just the other day. And I've been trying really fucking hard to get it. I even went as far as to sell my PS4 Pro and all the games I have on eBay to try to muster up the funds for it. Because I went on the Georgia vacation earlier, so I didn't really get much of a paycheck. But even if I did, I don't think it would be enough to get the PS5 and Demon's Souls by itself, which is really the particular combination I was hoping for. I was really banking on being able to play Demon's Souls, like, maybe a couple days after release at work, at worst, but didn't really play out that way. I guess I'll check, make sure he's not gonna cheese me or some fucking bullshit. Man, I love the classic Overmind icon so much. It's such a good portrait. Great character, too. But yeah, so, anyway. I sold it for like $240, and that's the entire package, mind you. Which, in retrospect, was a massive mistake that I should not have entertained. My logic when I did that is, well, I want to make it as accessible and attractive an eBay purchase as possible. So this totally makes sense, right? Not really, Booty, not really. Because basically, I missed so much value out of what could have been so much more fucking money. Like, if I just did it to where I, like, charged individually for the games... I guess I'll pull first. I probably could have afforded Demon's Souls by now. But instead, I'm in this really weird fucking situation. Okay. I don't need to fuck with that anymore. Where I barely have enough money to get the PS5 by itself anyway. Because I did not really think about sales tax or anything like that leading up to my paycheck. Or eBay. But I am surprised that it actually sold at all. Because I wasn't even sure if that was going to happen. Because, like, I don't know if it's like YouTube, where you have to, like, go far out of your way to advertise in order to get your shit seen on eBay. But from what I can tell, it looks like tags are actually a lot more reliable than I thought they would be. Which is great. Because I don't like having to run around advertising all day anyway. It's fucking annoying. Okay. He could technically go over here, is the thing. So, I don't want to feel too safe. Yeah, I'm gonna get speed first. But yeah, so like, once I noticed, oh, my shit actually sold, cool. I was like, okay. In that case, I need to go over to UPS right now. Because my logic is... Because it just got into my PayPal, the money, you see? I was like, well, surely if I get it shipped as soon as possible, then the money will go into my account as soon as possible. Because I want to be able to get the PS5 by tomorrow, at worst. And I'm still not sure if that's what's going to happen. I was told it was going to be done by tomorrow, but time will tell on that one. I'm going to actually put this guy right here, that way I have full vision of this area. And let's see, I should go for my third before he does. And as far as, like, what else to do with my money goes, my gas, I guess I will get roaches soon. Okay, I did not mean to get two overlords there. Fuck. Or maybe it could be good for me. And this might be controversial, but I like to get two banelings early on, that way I don't get cheese all in by some random baneling attack, because I hate that shit so much. Although it doesn't seem... Yep. Speak of the fucking devil. I fucking knew it, dude. He might actually be reacting to this. Oh. That wasn't nearly as efficient as I thought it would be. Wait, what? Where'd the fucking Bailey go? I guess I wasted it at some point. Well, shit. I even tried to get the banelings ready, but I guess I fucked up my control. I shouldn't have lost that. Like, I saw it coming. I could have made a lot more units ahead of time when I saw he wasn't expanding. I think that's what I need to do from now on, is like when I go for the fast third, just immediately start making some banelings on the off chance he tries to pressure. Because that's usually, it's not even really an off chance, that's usually what people do when they see that. And they haven't, like, started their own third. Sometimes even if they start their third, they try to do lane pressure. Yeah, so, gives me more time to think anyway, so fuck it. I left early this morning, and basically I had to get... Basically, I had to, like, pay rent for my parents, and then go over to the UPS store to, like, turn in my item to get it shipped over. The thing is, I actually fucking forgot entirely to bring the PS4 somehow. I don't know how. I'm just that kind of fucking moron, I suppose. And I realize this by the time I get to the bank. I'm like, god damn it, how can I fucking forget that? It doesn't even make any sense. So cancer. Booty, please. And I had to go to work in the morning at like 10. And I left at 7:30, but it's enough of a distance between here and work that between going back and forth from my house to the bank to UPS and dealing with that situation. What is the matchup? Oh, Terran? Okay. I was very exhausted, and I actually ended up being like 10 minutes late to work. Although thankfully they didn't really seem to notice the fact that I was late, so I didn't have to put up with that shit at the very least. And my feet were killing me, so... Not a good combination, not a great day in general, but I have tomorrow off, so that's nice. It's really distracting how much this looks like a fucking butthole. I don't know about you guys. And I'm kind of hoping this guy goes mech, because I really want to try to play against mech better. Thankfully, it wasn't actually that bad at work, because, they let me sit in a chair during the shift, so I wasn't just standing in place the entire time. Because usually that's what I end up having to do, and it just kills my feet like crazy. And I have, like, really shitty shoes, too, so it really doesn't help. And I'm actually gonna move this drone here, because I'm suspicious of a Reaper rush. You never know. Yeah, you want to try to fight this thing on creep. But not off creep, because he will be able to hit your units. Yeah, I stopped farming, thankfully. And ideally, you don't want to lose anything here, but... anything can happen. Just try your best to control it. And don't, like, get overcommitted into dealing with the, Reaper. Like, don't let it distract you, you know? So yeah, realistically, it's probably gonna be, like, a week or two before I can play Demon Souls. It really depends. I could technically play the, original, but I don't want to burn myself out, because I am definitely going to play the remake no matter what. And now that I have speed, I might as well fight for this. Check and see if he's still got his Reaper out here. Okay, that should be dead. Okay, I'm getting myself a little bit too distracted. I want to try to get these overlords spread out, actually, as much as I possibly can. And the idea is you really want to try your best to just see the possible attack angles that your opponent could use against you. Including drop paths as well. But you don't want to go too crazy with it either, because that can fuck you over too. And you know what? I actually can— oh shit. He's probably gonna go for a cloak, actually, more than likely. Actually, I'm gonna keep that queen there just in case. What? No, not that one. Oh. Actually, I should get a Baneling nest as soon as possible. Alright, and when is this gonna be done? Ooh. Alright, I can try to put this over here. Alright, it actually seems like I held this off pretty well. The only issue is, I'm not really getting a lot of gas right now, because I'm so obsessed with trying to deal with the fucking pressure, I'm getting distracted. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go there. And hopefully this isn't too asinine a location. Yeah, I should have a couple spores here, actually. I suppose this is a good time as any to get more lings. I need to determine whether or not— okay, he is going bio, that's good. Because I'm already building for bio. It'd be very awkward if he wasn't actually doing that. I might as well bring these guys out here and try to spread the creep. Alright. Oh, this is a good angle, I think. Yeah, definitely. Only issue is I don't really have any anti-air quite yet. But being able to pressure him like this is pretty great. I need to get my upgrades going. Where the fuck is this? Alright. And it's time to get more of these. Oh shit! See, I fucked up. See, this is the problem with this matchup. Well, not really a problem, but it's the hard part of this matchup, is the fact that you can easily fuck yourself by not making enough banelings regularly. Oh, apparently I never actually put anything back in here. That's awkward. I need to get some vision as soon as possible. Oh shit, I don't think I actually hotkeyed anything here. I need to try to split up my units here. Oh. Okay. I mean, if you insist, bruh. This guy's kind of just throwing units at me. I think I actually just win now because of that. Now, okay, as far as my first base goes, what am I missing? Still more? How many more drones do I got? Oh, I got plenty. We're backing off there. Fuck that. Now, let's see. I suppose the next thing I should do is just make a bunch of Ultra Lords, or Ultras. Oh, gotta get that delicious upgrade. And just in case, let's get more drones. I usually don't do this well in this matchup. I'm actually really surprised by how well this is going, honestly. The only thing is, like, I need to be sure where my opponent is. Because, yeah, he'll do that shit otherwise. But it doesn't matter. GG. Ooh, this is a nice, ZvT late game, I like that. 240 APM. Zerg for the win. They're very good at bloating your APM, actually. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're doing a little bit of a change of plan. I have a goal the next several games. Try to get 50 workers around 5 minutes, at least. ZvT, good place to start, honestly. I guess, yeah, Terran and Protoss are both really hard matchups, depending on how it plays out. But I guess because of how fast-paced this particular matchup can be, I'd say this is probably the hardest of them all. Even more so than ZvZ. Because most of the time, people don't really all-in that much in ZvZ. At least not as much as they used to. And Booty, please do not allow yourself to get distracted just setting up camera hotkeys. Remember, Booty, drone first, camera hotkeys later. You have time. And it's a bit risky. Okay, yeah, I think at 200 is when I'm gonna pull my drone off. But my plan is to go like gas, then pool. Plus, I'm kind of curious how it fares against Reaper builds. Like, if it gets me killed, like that alone fucks me over, then it's obviously not good. But at least I learn a little bit of something, you know? At 18 gas, 17 I'm gonna get my pool. And again, my plan is Lingbane Hydra. Well, me too. That's a pretty late kill, HF. Suspicious. I hope he's not all-inning me. Especially with the Reaper proxy, that would fucking trigger me. I hate that shit. I don't know, like, Lingbane Hydra is more safe, and I feel more stable than going for Mutas, but Mutas are a little bit more, fun to use. Anyway, I'm gonna rally this Overlord over here in the corner. That way, even if a Marine comes out looking for it, it has time to react, you know? And let's see, I'm gonna get my Overlord right here so I can spot a drop on top of scouting the base. And we want to get that set of lings as soon as possible, ideally. Remember to keep my shit right over here, nowhere less. And don't get baited by the fucking Reaper. And I just let myself get distracted by this thing. Fuck. That's really bad, actually. Let me see if I can find that Reaper before it heals. It's important to link your bases with creep as soon as you can. And let's see, the Reaper could come over here, theoretically. And around 4 minutes is when we want to get our gases and shit set up. See, and at 5 minutes is when we're gonna scout the natural. Let's see. We can at least get 2 of those. Shit. And just like a pair of lings to defend my shit. Oh. Well, I have a lot of lings coming, so it shouldn't be that bad. I'm kind of curious, how many more of these does it have? Oh, just a few. I should have enough lings to clean this up, I would think. Yeah, definitely. And let's get that melee carapace upgrade as soon as we can. That was really, really early, actually. That's 2 engineering bays. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. Fuck. Let's try our best to, like, keep these guys alive. And we might have to wait a bit on this. Yeah. Oh, I lost my shit, actually. Now, I should have enough stuff defending my stuff that I no longer have to worry about dying. Although I'm getting distracted, like, really bad. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for our mutas this time. How many? Only 53 at 6 minutes? That's really bad. Dude, I'm getting supply blocked like crazy. I'm kind of ashamed, actually. Alright, let's see what exactly he's got going. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing, like, really sloppy so far. Like, this is unacceptable. In all seriousness. But I can try to get these set up at the very least. Oh, never mind. Get a couple of these ready, just in case he decides to go for Widow Mines. Well, I did make a lot still. Not as much as I should, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But what I need to do now is, like, try to spread the creep over here, that way I can at least connect my bases. Oh shit! I never got the baneling speed, that's really bad. Come on, Queens, where the fuck are you? Well, he just lost like a shit ton of, medevacs units, so it can't be that bad, theoretically. Let's see. Pull back this unit to try to save it. Emphasis on try. Alright, and this is almost done. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, I'm getting a shit ton of units over here. Holy shit. I'm gonna say that's worth it. I think the game is pretty much over now. How many drones do I got? More than enough. I'm just gonna set my hotkey there. So now the only thing he can really do at this point is just try to retaliate with a bunch of Marines attacking. Apparently I don't have a lot of mutas left. Trying to control my units as best as I can. And I believe that's it. Yep. Woo! That was intense. The macro kind of fell apart there. 249. Yeah, this matchup can be very, very... I love playing against Bio more than Mech. Mech is kind of boring, because it's just like slowly pulling shit away with the Vipers, but I can really enjoy playing against Bio. So I'm kind of curious, what are the upgrades like? Stem to win. Yeah, I definitely beat him there. And army value... I guess he got distracted. I'm kind of curious. Let's watch the replay. What happened there? And this is also why I recommend making a lot of queens early on, because even if Terran isn't necessarily doing anything cheesy, like it's a good habit anyway, it lets you spread creep. It helps ward off drops if need be. And let me go over my little strategy with the queens here. So of course, first thing, as soon as your pool is finished, obviously you want to get speed as soon as possible. I recommend pulling all drones off the gas. I know some people might say that's a more advanced move, but the gas isn't going to do shit anyway until like the 4-minute mark in our particular build, so there's really no point leaving them there. Because queens and lings are more than enough. And yeah, 4 lings, bare minimum that you need to ward off a Reaper. As we can see here, we can watch how this micro works. And I'm kind of curious, actually. Let's go back a bit. When did he make that Reaper? Because I want to make sure that, like, he built it at a timely manner. Okay, so like 13 and 16 is usually when you make this shit. Or 15 racks sometimes. Okay, good to me. Looks like he got his gas at a good time. And he makes the Reaper immediately. Okay. So, 17 hatch, 18 gas, 17 pool actually works out splendidly in this case. And you can see, like, I'm not chasing him off of creep, I'm just, like... The lings are just there to delay until the queen arrives, pretty much. And then, the reason why you want to keep the lings alive is because they can be important in, like, locking down the third base. Because if he keeps this alive and he's controlling it well, then you're gonna need 4 lings minimum to, like, guaranteed kill him. Off of creep. Now, I chase here, because I'm like, well, he's really low, so theoretically, you know, because some Terrans will, like, be lazy about their pathing and put their Reaper, like, around here. Now, in this case, the Terran player actually did the smart thing. And where is his Reaper, actually? Yeah, it's all the way back here. He did the smart thing and pulled it back here to reinforce his Hellion timing. Now, he got his armory really fucking fast. Like, I don't usually see it this fast. Because usually when Terrans are going to do, like, a big Hellbat timing, they wait for, like, 8 Hellions minimum, not 4. And as you can see, Queens are amazing against Hellbats. They take a while to kill them, but... And yet, if you're suspicious of an attack, you should definitely hold back at least some of your Queen energy. Just in case you need to transfuse. Now... Okay, so in this case, he got his cloak super early, So I theoretically could have sent this in at what? Probably 4 minutes. I opted to do it at the 5-minute mark, but maybe for future cases, I'll send it in at 4 minutes. Because I could have seen this and been like, oh, okay, he's going Banshee, and slapped some spores down. Now, I get lucky because this guy's kind of bad. And by the way, yeah, I kind of overproduce queens here, honestly. The most amount of creep queens you will usually need is like 3. And, as I've stated, we've gotten some pretty bad supply blocks this game, which really slowed down our drone production. And of course, you know, we had to make lings ahead of time in an attempt to ward off the timing. So, there's a little bit of an excuse for us having less drones than we should. Wow. Hellions aren't that bad until they get to, like, 8 numbers. Like, even without Blue Flame, it becomes a pain in the ass. And I'm kind of curious what happened to these lings. Okay, I delayed his eBay. I mean... yeah, that's actually pretty significant, slowing down his upgrades that much. Now, I get lucky here, because he doesn't really... what he should have done is, like, tried to poke around here. In fact, if we look at this, because I didn't see the Banshee until it was already coming. It was already here. Right here is when I notice it. And I get spores down immediately. I put it here because I'm, you know, I wasn't sure if he was going to push this way. He probably could have stopped it from growing. But yeah, I'm still ahead in supply. Not to a significant degree, mind you, because I'm getting distracted, but, you know. And at this point, you can't really do anything. In retrospect, getting 2 spores per base was kind of overkill, but I was a little scared. But I guess since I didn't really see anything, like, let's take a look at my vision. What did I see here? I saw that, and if I was paying attention, I would have noticed a 3rd base, which means I didn't have to get my extra spores. I only needed 1 per base, and that's it. And I was kind of slow about it here. Usually I like getting Hydras, but I think, just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to play around with Mutalisk Clay from here on out. And let's just see the fucking carnage, because I love it. I love Mutalisk Harass. It's so fun when it actually works. But the main reason I don't really like going Muta is because it feels like it relies on your opponent not scouting. Like, if he sees it coming, like, you can kind of apply pressure, but he can just kind of spam turrets and eventually ward off any kind of harass. Because eventually, unless you have a shit ton of mutas, the turret count is going to get to a point where you can't really do anything anymore. And I move in, and you guys saw it, I like pull back the weakened muta pretty much immediately. And we get that for free without even trading anything. It's a cute micro trick. At this point I have 11 mutas, which I think is a healthy amount. It's not too crazy. And this is the classic pincer move, where I basically try to distract him with mutas. And even though, this is funny, he knows there's a bunch of Ling Bang over here, but he allows himself to get distracted by this anyway. And, you know, I'm just pulling back and letting this deal the damage. Take a look at our upgrades. I'm actually a little bit ahead of him. And in this case, like, it's okay that we're not taking out the 3rd entirely. We're not winning the fight. It doesn't really matter, because this is where the damage is. What is the... how do I bring this up? Workers killed. 19, 21, 25, oh shit. That's just ridiculous that he lets that happen. And this is why you need to put missile turrets in the fucking mineral line instead of just on the outer edge. It's, like, I think that's fucking lazy as a Terran player. And at this point, he's pretty much fucked. He has to push and kill me, or the game is over. And I didn't even play this particularly well. Like, I missed out on the speed upgrade. And looking at this fight, I went in a little too early with the Zerglings. Now, in this case, I am such a lead that it doesn't really matter, but you should allow your banelings more time to catch up. And as far as like late game play there, I suppose I could go for Infestors. Infesterling Bang is a pretty sexy combo if he's really meaning to stay on bio without like really transitioning into anything else.